Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions.
What did I just say?
That's just how it is. Everything was better in the old days.
Aren't you helpful?
Who are you?
Yarrow, this is about his death, isn't it? The rampage.
They just sit on their asses and hope things...
Of course, who hasn't? Yarrow was one of us, after all. It is... terrible. Simply terrible. You want to hear an old man's opinion, though? I always expected that something like this would happen. Malthus, forgive me for talking about a keeper like that, but it's the truth. Hard to explain, really. Come on, let's find somewhere to sit. It'll be easier to talk that way. Well, Yarrow, that's quite a subject, you know. You were right when you said we were best friends. Our fathers knew each other. For as long as I can remember, Yarrow and I were getting into trouble together. At least, until his mother died. No. Bandits killed her in broad daylight on Penny Road. Today these incidents are common. She was on her way to Yarrow was shattered. I think the worst part was how his father went downhill after his wife's death. The fishery decayed, and the poor guy filled his days with boozing and sleeping. It changed Yarrow forever. Well, that's a good question. On the one hand, he became a man, despite his tender age. On the other hand, something inside him woke up, so to speak. A desire to make more of his life. Old Mother Jenica noticed it and took him under her wing. He learned how to read and write, and soon he knew all the holy verses by heart. When he didn't have to help his drunken father, He helped in the village as much as he could. Indeed, that's one way to look at it. It wasn't long before he was the jewel of the village, the striving young fisherman destined for great things, even though he was only on the path of a manufacturer. And then the inevitable happened. A keeper of the order came to Riverville to see the prodigy with his own eyes. And behold, in addition to Yellow's ingenuity, he also had a slumbering, magical talent. The keeper took him away, and a few months later, he started his novitiate. Since then, I've only seen him once or twice, as he rarely visited Riverville. I don't think he ever noticed how much that hurt me. Oh, it's hard to explain. I believe it was the way he was talking about his grand plans. How he wanted to make the world a better place, to become the greatest keeper since Loram Waterblade. Underneath all this there was an anger. An anger mixed with deep grief and disappointment. I don't think he was aware of it because he drew all his strength from that anger. The strength to do all this, to learn and to work day and night, but it frightened me, like the Blue Death. It slumbers inside the pathless mage who believes he can master magic without the Order's help. At first, it grants power, but then, one day, it bursts out in an unholy wave of destruction, turning him into one of the monsters in the old songs.
They just sit on their asses and
Anyway, I'm just an old man. What do I know about these matters? Now let me go to sleep, my dame. All these memories are making me weary.
they always
Yes, of course.
Well, let's get it over with. Can't believe I'm killing machines to save a machine. Wonder why it was abandoned.
Yesterday, Syrah and I sat on your road. She said something I can't get out of my head. The greatest peril.
Wonder why it was abandoned.
Letter 2, 8186 after Starfall. 15.
Wonder why it was abandoned.
Syrah is dead. Killed by 2 Undercity dwellers.
You want it? Time to bust out B mode.
Now a good pipe.
Some kind of writing. Are you kidding me?
Well, if it isn't my new friend. Any luck? I did, yeah. Some kind of closed-off room down the hallway here. Just give me some time to figure out how to get it open. Well, that's interesting. Good work. That only leaves the mysterious object in the water. I'll have a closer look around here in the meantime. Interesting. I didn't know about his companion's fate, to be honest. Irony of fate, isn't it? Murdered by those you wanted to help. But the Order will definitely be interested in these letters. Well done. That should be all we need then. Splendid. I did, and now I finally know what to make of it. Come, follow me. Huh. Well observed. Yes, I am indeed sublime by my path, but please, just ignore that, will you? I'm not a big fan of titles. Most of the time, they're just a means for boring people to feel superior towards others. Treasure hunter. That has a nice ring to it. But, let's just say I help people to fulfill certain materialistic desires of theirs. Just like the holy warden who brings back the lost shoe to the maiden. Only the maiden pays me to... You do? That's good. But let's save the socializing for later, okay? Usually I am always in for a good talk, but for now let's focus on the mission. Keep your chin up.
Some manner? What manner?
I present a Star People's lock, and I bet my buttocks we'll find another answer behind that door over there. Doesn't surprise me. This kind of lock is usually only found in treasuries or castles, but they can be picked, though that's going to be quite the challenge without the bolts. Normally, yeah. It's quite simple, actually. Every keyhole has a matching bolt that latches into place once you insert it. And once all the keyholes, 5 in our case, are latched, the door the lock protects opens up. If you don't have the matching bolts, however, you should prepare yourself for the most frustrating break-in of your life. That is, if you don't happen to be Jaspar, who knows a little trick. You can use wooden sticks instead of bolts. They'll break a couple of seconds after you put them inside the lock, but if you manage to get all 5 sticks into place before the first one breaks, you can basically trick the mechanism. It's all about speed, in other words. So I'd say you do the running, and I'll wait near the pressure plate. You ready? Splendid. Here are the sticks. All right, go! Damn, that was too slow. We'll try it again. Brilliant. We're really good at this. Now let's take a look and see what the old Magister didn't want anyone to see, shall we? Oh, a fire elemental. And not a weak one. This Yarrow knew about magic, that's for sure. That leaves us with the question of what exactly this is supposed to be. I suppose that's his companion. Though it's interesting that he was already on the wrong side of the law way before his rampage. Well, burials are considered heathen here in Enderal, and have been forbidden for about 300 years now. Here, corpses are always cremated. The whole thing's called the Last Journey. The deceased is taken to a place he or she considered special during his or her life immediately after dying. That's the only way the soul can move on to the eternal paths. Sounds very poetic, but I'm pretty sure the only reason the Order introduced the law was to prevent plagues. Plus, they might have noticed that too many lost ones running around on trade routes aren't that much fun for wanderers and traveling merchants. Yeah, but of course that only goes for the little man. The rich and powerful still tend to their family crypts, and there are still plenty of old vaults around from the time before this whole Last Journey thing was begun. And it's good that way. What would life as a treasure hunter be like without the notorious noble looking for family jewels in a century-old grave? Let's take a look around and see if we find anything.
You don't say.
Beloved Sira, this is my last letter. In it, I ask for forgiveness, for it was I who murdered you. No, of course, it wasn't me who held the knife, but it was me who infected you with my fallacy. The fallacy that the world wants to be saved. It doesn't. Yes, Sira, there's still a part of me who refuses to believe these words, even as I write them. But just one look is enough to prove me a fool. We have so much, yet we are never.
What's that? Let me see. A tragic ending for a tragic personality, I'd say. Well, I think that should suffice. Well, what should I think about it? Yarrow was a self-righteous fool, just like all these do-gooders are. They celebrate themselves as great messiahs as long as everything goes well, but once they fail, it's the bad, bad world that's responsible for it. The wise hermit has a good saying for that. People are only idealists until it starts to hurt. He and his lady should have simply stayed in Riverville. Glad you see it that way. Yeah, we are. Here, I've got 2 teleport scrolls that can take us right back to Riverville. Just meet me in the tavern once you're ready to go. I have some stuff to take care of, so there's no need to hurry. Farewell.
Beloved.
Some kind of writing.
Besides, come soon.
Is it important? Madame?
Uh-huh. Now, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it. Walk blessed.
Ten pennies for
Madame?
Some manner? What manner? Some manner? What manner?
Is it important?
Yes, of course.
May his light.
Wonder why it was abandoned.
You. May his light guide you.
Hello.
Madame?
Oh, you're an outlander, aren't you? From Kilei. Your skin, it looks, different. I mean, no offense, really. I'm just, well, curious. Narum, you say? Huh. But still, your mother must have told you a lot about her homeland, didn't she? Say, is it true that on Kilei, even the door handles of the slum houses are coated with gold?
Just have to live with it.
I've heard the Blue Islands Coalition is so rich that they can afford to command a mercenary army large enough to fight an army of seraphs.
Potatoes, garlic, radish. Yeah, that should be it.
Huh. I see. That makes sense, though. You need to be reckless to get rich. You know, once this chaos in the world is over, I want to go travel myself. Who knows? Maybe a captain will hire me as a deckhand. Anyway, thanks for your time. Walk blessed.
That should be it.
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you around here before. Just take a look around and tell me if you see anything you like. Oh, a bit of this and that. Feel free to take a look. Or should I say, gathered. Oh, a bit of this and that. Feel free to take a look. Walk blessed.
Yes?
Yeah? What do you want?
Can't believe I'm killing machines to save a machine.
I hope the new turnips come soon.
To be, huh?
Huh? What do you want?
By the righteous path, did you hear the news? It's appalling.
Madame?
Oh, hello there. I assume you weren't talking about Countess Delvano's new hairstyles.
Count all the harm she did on his companion.
Never welcome back.
Hello.
You don't say.
From? Oh, blazes. Sorry. I know. I can't sing.
Another exhausted soul. What do you need? And now brace yourself.
Well, well, well. Haven't I seen this fair lady before? How about a sip of wine? Right, the fever. Almost forgot about that. So, are you ready for our little journey? It seems that Riverville's Myra's injured, so we'll have to go by foot. Oh, right. You wouldn't know that since you're Naramese. Myrids are giant flying creatures. Quite nasty when wild, and quite useful when tamed. You can find Myrid towers all over Enderal. And for a small fee, the keepers in their Myrids can take you from point A to B in no time. But, as I said, Riverville's Myrid's injured, so we'll have to walk. Fair enough. Just come back once you're ready.
Down in the deep, down in the dark, he waits for us. Is it important? If we stray from our path. What would you like to hear? Sure. Our ancient world seemed newborn in his eyes. No place could keep him, he yearned for the skies. He abandoned the way that Malthus foresaw. He followed a path of his own. And he strayed in the void as a wayward wanderer, despising the path that was meant just for him. Yet the dreams that he sought in the deep red afterglow were as distant as ever before. Hello. He did find a home in the city below.
Shall we go?
Where life neither purpose nor honor can hold. The woman who loved him held out her heart, and her suffering
Shall we go?
tore it apart. 'Cause he strayed in the void as a wayward wanderer, despising the path that
Shall we
was
go?
meant just for him. Yet the dreams that he sought in the deep red afterglow were as distant as ever before.
Shall we go?
Our ancient world seemed as old as his eyes. He had lived his whole life under empty skies. When a
Shall we
little
go?
boy asked him for the guiding path, he said, "Do not risk Malthus's wrath. 'Cause you'll stray in the void as a wayward wanderer, despising the path that is meant just for you. Yet the dreams that you seek in the deep red afterglow are as distant as they'll ever be." Murmuring, whispering,
Walk, walk, walk.
can you hear the voices of the warden in the wind? Can you see the light as it shines through the treetops? Follow. Just where did I put it? It will show you the way through the whisper wood. The whisper wood, where eternity
I just don't see the fucking point.
can be understood. Can you sense the
The
depth
pipe of peace, mate. Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive?
reaching down?
I really need a new herbal essence for my hair.
Seem so far, and the struggles of life dissolve and fade.
Walk, walk, walk.
Each step in the whisper wood, the whisper wood, where eternity's echo can be understood. Can you feel the breath of irrevocable ages? The
Good pipe of peace, wait. Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive?
We just got a new delivery of ale. Anyone?
Work.
The light fades away at the end of the day. The sun slowly sinks in its nocturnal grave. You're leaving our world, rising up high to the paths eternal, to the stars in the sky, and we stay behind, alone in the dark. Our lives will be lacking the glow of your spark.
Pipe of peace, wait.
Man, that's just how they are.
This is where your path ends and where it begins. In the golden twilight, the release of all streams. You're leaving our world, rising up high to the paths eternal, to the stars in the sky. Now blessed you be till the end of all things. No more toil of life, no more weight on your wings. The circle is closed between birth and decay. Infinite
Pipe of peace, wait. Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive?
You're leaving our world, rising up high to the paths eternal, to the stars in the sky. When Malthus calls out,
I just don't see the fucking
we
point.
will hearken with glee and follow your path to eternity.
What would you like to hear? Sure.
Murmuring, light fades away at the end of
Hello.
the day. The sun slowly sinks in its nocturnal grave. You're leaving our world, rising up high to the paths eternal, to the stars in the sky, and we stay behind, alone in the dark.
Jesus, why is that stuff so
Just where did I put it?
Lacking the glow of your spark.
Shall we go? Splendid. Let's wait until nightfall, though. That way it's less likely we'll run into an ambush in the pass. One more thing. Up to now, you've seemed more like the close combat type to me. In battle, I mean. Am I right? I knew it. I'm asking because I was in the market just now stocking up on provisions, and I got myself some new reading material. Here, I think you might find this useful. The Arizalian in My Bed, Sensual Confessions of a Vagabond Lady, Volumes 1 and 2. You know, for the lonely nights. Jokes aside, these are learning books, from arcanists or master fencers, depending on what you read. You know how to fight, but if you want to get better, you have to enjoy reading these once in a while. You're welcome. Then off we go, I'd say. You go on ahead. Just take the route leading north out of Riverville. It'll lead us straight to the mountain pass.
Between birth and decay, infinite wonders will
Evening.
embellish. Your way,
Huh?
your
Keep your chin up.
We just got a new delivery of ale. Anyone?
Up high to the paths eternal, to the stars in the sky. When life
Is it important?
is and follow your path to eternity.
Well, that's just how he is. Oh, wait. Huh? What do you want?
Can't believe I'm killing machines to save a machine.
Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions.
What did I just say?
Eager to explore, aren't you? Take your time, I'll wait. I can use a break anyway.
To be, huh?
Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions.
What did I just say? Aren't you helpful? To be, huh? Can't believe I'm killing machines to save a machine.
What? Is that all?
Don't have to tell me twice.
Let's get this started.
Well, aren't you helpful? aren't you helpful? Let's get it over with. Can't believe I'm killing machines to save a machine. Well, aren't you helpful?
See what you've got. Let's get this started.
Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions.
What did I just say?
To be, huh?
Hang on a sec.
Can't believe I'm killing machines to save a machine.
Quite the sight, isn't it? It's moments like these that make life so damn worth living. This place was once a trading post, in case you're wondering, but it's been deserted ever since the isolation. Yeah, that's what we call the decree that was made 30 years ago here in Enderal. Simply put, the Order decided to reduce their trade with other countries of the civilized world to a minimum. Not a very economical choice to make, but that was roughly the time when the Lightborn Eridan left Nerim. The Order was probably afraid something similar could happen in Enderal. You know, open harbors quicken the exchange of information, which in turn quickens rebellious thinking, and so on. Since the decree, trading in Enderal has been subject to very strict regulations, and only the wealthy can still afford things like Termatralian wine or Chilean spices. Anyway, since then, a lot of once flourishing trading posts have closed down, such as the Three Rivers Watch down at the Sun Coast, or this one. Yeah, if you want to take a look for yourself, feel free. If not, let's push on. We still have a good march ahead of us. Still alive? Good. Let's go. We shouldn't waste any more time.
Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions.
What did I just say?
I need your help. It's urgent. Hey, you there? Yes, you. Come on. My brother, over. He's up the hill in that camp by the fire. But it's his turn to take watch, and I'm bloody freezing out here. Tell him to come here right now, else I will go back to work without him.
What do you want? Oh, does he now? Then listen up, pal. Since we've come here, that fat bastard has done nothing other than get plastered. Tell him that until he's sober, I won't move a finger width from this fire.
I'm drunk because this idiot made me wait out here for hours. If it weren't for him, we would be on our way back to Ark already. Tell him to move his fat ass over here right now.
Oh, did he now? Well then, you tell him that what he wants interests me as much as the colour of his fucking balls.
What? Alright, that's it. Go and kick that bloody moron's ass. Give him a knuckle sandwich. Smack him in the gob. Spank the living shit. Ah, you know what I mean. Too much of a coward for that, are you? Fine. Oh, just wait. You sodding son of a tur. I will show you who's boss.
Blazes, what idiots. Welcome to the Enderalian people, fair lady.
Bloody Egypt.
Well, let's get it over with.
Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions.
What did I just say?
Can't believe I'm killing machines to save a machine. Don't have to tell me twice. So is this the treasure or what?
Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions.
What did I just say?
Well, let's get it over with.
proposal, Unit A2 should state her intentions.
What?
To be, huh?
Eager to explore, aren't you? Take your time, I'll wait. I can use a break anyway.
Let's get this started. You wanna dance?
Can't believe I'm killing machines to save a machine.
Never walked back on the road from the aged man.
What? Is that all?
tell me twice.
Let's get this started.
You wanna dance?
Let's get this started.
Tell me twice.
Huh? Now a good pipe. Huh? 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 Now a good pipe. Ah, there you are. Let's push on.
Well, aren't you helpful?
Eager to explore, aren't you? Take your time, I'll wait. I can use a break anyway.
Hey, you there? Yes, you. Can you spare a moment for him? He would be... Well, he. Kermai Kazor Tatikajape. Your help. Tell him, do you have good... Good. Very good. Let him cut to the chase. A half-starling, yes. But unfortunately, he's not from Anku, if that's what you would have asked next. Which is something he really regrets. This world, it's so dirty, so loud. But, well, what can you do? One is what one is. He is not talking about common eggs. Do you see those brown hammerbirds circling over the heartland? In many other countries, such as Nerim or Kira, their hatchlings are brought up to be letterbirds. He wants to raise such letterbirds for a special purpose. So, what do you say? Will you help an old starling? The ancient fathers would thank you for it. He's sure of that. You're talking about coin. Yes, he does. And provided you bring him what he needs. Oh, that's... Yes, the place we starling... But this is no place to talk about that. Well, that is the part where your good eyes come into play. All you need to do is follow the movements of the birds flying above the sea here and in its vicinity. Eventually, they will return to their nests, and that's where you can find the eggs. Just come back once you've found a good handful or more. He will wait for your return.
There it is. Ark. Majestic, isn't it?
Yes?
Ahoy.
Farewell.
Eager to explore, aren't you? Take your time, I'll wait. I can use a break anyway. Still alive? Good. Let's go. We shouldn't waste any more time. Eager to explore, aren't you? Take your time, I'll wait. I can use a break anyway. Ah, there you are. Let's push on.
Can't believe I'm killing machines to save a machine.
Don't you think I see how you're slaving away? You can hardly put one foot before the other. Look how exhausted you are. A way to ease your travels. A mount. Gnarldolf. A troll. For 2 months now, every night, I've been hearing... The guard says I'm only imagining it. When it all started, the grunting came from back in the forest. But it's gotten closer. So, what do you say? You kill Gnarldolf for me, and in return... you will get one of my very best donkeys for free. Whirlwind. What? That doesn't ring a bell? Gnarldolf? As in, the Gnarldolf? From the fairy tale, The Seraph and the Beast. Considering how horrible the grunting sounds, that name seemed... Oh, that should be pretty easy. Just wait until shortly after midnight and then scout the area. Eventually, you'll hear that grunting I told you about, then just find out where it comes from. And needless to say, be careful. You look like you can take care of yourself, otherwise I wouldn't have asked. But these beasts are not to be underestimated.
And here we are. Welcome to Ark. And here we are. Welcome to Ark. I've got some things to take care of here. So let's meet at the market once you're ready to meet Grandmaster Tealor Orenthiel and his mages in person, alright? By his own son, Nerazul, yeah. But roughly 2.5 years ago, he suddenly appeared back in Enderal, accompanied by a handful of mages who once fought against him in the Great War. Weird, I know, but that's how it was. He did, yeah. It seems that something happened between him and them that made them sort out their issues, you could say. They're allies now, and frankly, nobody quite knows why. You can imagine what kind of uproar that caused him. You can say what you want about him, but he never... You're telling... But apparently their alliance has something... Oh, sure, I should have thought of that. Alright then. Ark is divided into 5 districts, not counting the harbor. The Foreign Quarter, where we are right now, the Marketplace, the Nobles' Quarters, the South Quarter, and the Temple. If you're looking to gear up, I guess the market would be the place to go. You can find anything there, from food to weapons, armor, and if it's magical supplies and alchemy you need, however. Finally, there's the temple, but if all goes according to plan, you'll soon see it from the inside. Yeah, it doesn't, and it isn't. The Undercity's a cluster of caves directly beneath our feet. Not a place I'd recommend you visit, at least not unless you're looking for mischievous things. Great. Then see you later and enjoy your stay.
My dame, do you have a moment? I think the two of us could do business together. What? Oh, yes, sure. What do you need?
Yes? Yes?
Never look back on the road.
Is it important?
Man's abode.
Walk blessed, my friend. You look disheartened, and I have just the right thing for you. A visit to our... Come now, for tomorrow you may not have a chance. No? I thought so. Then have a nice day. Well, probably because I'm not. My husband thinks running around the city and talking to every peasant who crosses my path will help us get our gallery running again. But that's just idiotic. Oh, really? What makes you say that? It's not like our country is ruled by a group of antiquated conservative clerics who cares little about art as they care for the latest trend in Chilean fashion. But no, you're right. It is unusual. But even a narrow-minded country like Enderal has artists. And those artists need a place to show their work. That's one way to put it. Truth be told, if the Golden Sickle doesn't decide to leave a barrel full of coin on our doorstep tomorrow, especially now that my... Wow. Listen to me. A month ago, I would have been too proud to admit this. Now I shouted at a complete stranger. She's a painter. Our best-selling painter, to be precise. Some people even came from other countries to see her portraits. At least before the war. It's hard to describe. She's portrayed half of Ark's nobility by now. At least that's what it feels like. I don't know how else to put it. That's why people are willing to pay a fortune for them. Well, what I said. For months, she's not reacted to our letter, nor sent one herself. And what's worse, she hasn't sent us any new paintings. And in case you wonder why we just don't visit her, my mother was always a little... special. You do that. That's... quite the offer, to be honest. A word of warning in advance. A little detour in a place swarming with undead eager for your blood. My mother and I, we don't exactly have a... good relationship. So there you go. That's where her hut should be, at least approximately. Good luck, and...
teeth sink into a golden brown loaf of our unrivaled fresh and tasty bread.
Oi, you there. Stop ignoring...
You bloody flood your eyes on me, woman. You think I haven't noticed, don't you? You say sorry at once, so I'll smack you. You're a cocky one, aren't ya? All right, let's see how you can bite.
My dame.
Let's get this started.
I don't know who you think you are, but no one breaks the law and gets away with it. There are two ways we can do this. You either pay your fine now, or you go straight to jail. Fair enough. That's less trouble for the both of us.
Lovely. Well met.